after our serious talk. We talked about this and that to kill some time, this and that. We did all we could and prepared for whatever happened next. I was nervous, of course, but all we could do was wait for the moment to arrive. As the time limit drew closer and closer, and then suddenly, the moment arrived. Uh-oh, here we go! Bzzz. Wait, what? What does that mean? Is that playing on the monitor?
Huh?
What is this weird music? Is it coming from that monitor?
Could it be...
Maybe it's a warning that we need to start killing. The time limit is almost up. It's like sending us subliminal messages, you know? 1 more hour to kill someone. Come on, anybody? It's the last offer. The last time for this limited offer for your first blood perk.
Ah, jeez.
They need to stop screwing with us. How much suffering do they want from us? Wait, Kaede. This is not the murder announcement thingy, right? It can't be. I mean, it's possible that the murder occurred somewhere else, but I hear people talking in a hallway.
Huh?
People talking? I focused my attention on the hallway. I could hear a group of boys and girls talking. I tried my best to listen while I peered through the gap of the closed classroom door. I saw 7 boys and girls head down the stairs. All of them?
Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro too?
What the fuck? Like they're all soldiers or something, or like... what if this thing, right? This weird music is just like... It's triggering something inside of them. Like they're all... I don't know, maybe it's like part of the chip or the memory that they implemented in us? And now they're just like following the command or like whatever the music is telling them to do. I don't know. This just seems really weird. Like I just get the vibe or feeling that they're possessed. The 7 continue to walk down the stairs. The fuck?
Why?
What's a big group like that planning to do? Rantaro was with them too. Didn't he say he would end this game? It's almost nighttime, right? If they're heading to the basement right now, all of them. Could the mastermind be with them too? Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rantaro. One of them is the mastermind?
No.
It is unusual for such a big group to all go to the basement.
No.
They're not planning on going to the library, are they? That would be bad. They'll scare off the mastermind from using the bookcase and ruin the plan.
Huh?
What?
Alright.
I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you.
No.
You stay and keep watch, Kaede. And with that, Shuichi dashed out of the classroom. Well, why am I all alone now? Realizing I was alone, all the fear and anxiety I was trying to hide rushed back into me.
Ah, jeez.
I have a feeling Shuichi is dead. He's gonna die. Like, maybe... Right? Like, the way that they've set it up so far really makes me think that Shuichi is gonna die and it's like gonna break Kaede. Because Kaede is like this girl that's like has so much hope and she like instills or tries to instill confidence into other people, try to unite all of them, bring them together, work as a team, a group, blah blah blah. And what would be the best thing for Monokuma to do, right? Is to break that person. So the first person to die then would be Shuichi, or that would be like the best case scenario for him, right? I don't know, like those two characters got close so quickly immediately as well. And then what better way to bring despair onto a person than to take someone like that away from them? I mean, it might not happen, but that's just sort of how I see it happening. I couldn't keep still, so I grabbed a broom from the corner of the classroom, and I started cleaning for no reason at all. I had to move my body. The anxiety was getting to me. Shuichi, please come back already. I continued to distract myself with cleaning until Shuichi finally came back. You made it back, my dude! Kaede? Why are you sweeping?
Huh?
No reason. Keeping myself busy. What about the people down in the basement?
Okay.
Everything is okay. They all went to the game room. The game room? Why there?
Ding dong dong,
In 1 hour, everyone dies. Uh-oh. There's only 1 hour until the time limit. Yeah, it's almost time.
That's true.
I'm sure that the mastermind will make their move soon. If Monokuma's going to show up when time runs out, the mastermind will go to the library. Then it happened so suddenly. Uh-oh! My heart nearly leapt out of my chest as the receiver in Shuichi's hand suddenly went off. Shuichi! The receiver!
That's it!
Someone move the bookcase! Hurry, Kaede! We gotta go. Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me! I'm coming with you. I dropped everything I was holding, the broom, and ran after Shuichi. I could feel my heart beating faster and faster. I was so nervous. My head felt like it was pounding with every heartbeat. Oh man.
Alright.
Kaede, let's go inside.
Yeah.
What if the person who's dead is just there right now? Bracing myself to confront the mastermind, I'd balled my hands into fists without realizing it. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. I was still convincing myself when I caught up with Shuichi, who had his hand on the door. Huh? What are you guys doing here? Kaito.
Got it.
Well, never mind. Your time is perfect. You should join our strategy meeting.
Right!
Kaide's definitely welcome to join.
Huh?
Strategy meeting?
Yeah.
When a time limit hits, we're gonna fight Monokuma. We got a plan for that. We thought it'd be harder for Monokuma to get to the basement, so we're going to the game room.
Hey.
Hold on. Both of you come with us. The mastermind is in the library. Someone's dead in the library, I'm telling you already. Mastermind?
Okay.
We'll explain later, but right now, we'll need you to come with us. We might really be able to end this killing
Are you
game.
serious?
Sneak attack!
I don't really understand, but you just need me to Aikido throw whoever's inside, right?
Alright.
No, I'll do it. I'll be the one to take him down.
Jeez.
This isn't a competition. I'm gonna open the door right now, okay? Alright, who is it? Who is it? Who died? With the unveiling of the mastermind so close at hand, all my anxiety had disappeared. I stepped inside the library. Dun dun dun. Wait, it closed. Shit. As I walked in, I noticed the moving bookcase at the end of the room was slowly closing. Oh shit. But there was no sign of the mastermind. The moving bookcase had closed on its own, without any outside help. Damn, I was like expecting to see like a person dead in here. Although that would actually be really stupid because there are three. I mean, the killer doesn't know, but that would make the case so easy, right? Because 3 cameras are pointed at this to make it obvious who would then be the killer. So yeah, I guess that was dumb on my part. So whoever entered went inside that door. Where's the mastermind? We quickly walked towards the moving bookcase. And then, not too far from the moving bookcase, we saw... Oh shit, what? There actually is someone dead here! Rantaro? Was that seriously Rantaro? Oh shit, he was killed with the ball. The huge ball that we saw in like in the warehouse. But okay, it really seemed like Rantaro was walking up to the camera and then someone just hit him with that huge ball from behind on the back of his head and then boom, dead. Rantaro Amami, who had yet to reveal his ultimate talent to the rest of us, lay dead on the ground. What the fuck? But didn't he go with all the others? Oh shit. Deadly life.
Oh, Rantaro?
What in the world? What the hell's going on?
Someone died, that's what's going on. Oh shit. The thing is, I just knew that someone was dead in here. Because like, it is so convenient that we see Tenko and the other dude, right? And now we have 3 people, so that if we discover a body inside of here, then ding dong bing bong, right? The dead body announcement, because that would only trigger when 3 people see it, not 2. So me and Shuichi wouldn't be enough. So like, I thought someone would die here, but like, it really seems like, I mean, it's obvious that like the person who hit them with the, on the head with the ball, is the one that also went inside into the bookcase, right? In the door behind the bookcase. Right after Tanko screamed, the door to the library burst open, and the 4 people who were in the game room rushed in. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Gonta hears scream. Huh?
Ah!
Blood! So much blood! Himiko was not even phased.
Oh me, oh my.
Isn't that Rantaro? What's wrong with him? Atua didn't protect him, that's what's fucking wrong with him.
You don't know?
He's dead.
Huh?
What? He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate. Wow, not even a sad response.
Ow!
Or scared? How can you be so calm? Oh shit, that was Gonta. Shuichi examined Rantaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing.
It's no use.
Or too late. He shook his head.
No way.
Too late? You mean dead?
Are you serious?
He's dead? My vision began to swirl. My legs wobbled beneath me. And the killing game has begun, officially. But out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rantaro here? And... the monitor is off. That's weird. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? Nope. That means that the timer is gone and that now, you know, ding dong bing bong. Yeah, that has to be it. This means Rantaro was... Nope.
Well...
This means the killing game has started, huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
Killing game? Then someone killed Rantaro and... Wait, maybe not.
I don't get it.
What do you mean, maybe not? Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe this just ended it.
What?
What do you mean, ended it?
Because...
The mastermind? Rantaro was the mastermind. What? The mastermind? I don't know how he died, but if Rantaro was in the library before the time limit ended,
That's true.
there's a high chance that the mastermind planned this. And if he's dead...
Huh?
What? Surprise, motherfuckers.
A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather in the library! Oh, I'm glad!
Monokuma. This is his forte, right? This is what he's been waiting for, and you finally got it, you sick motherfucker. Someone died. Someone killed someone. What a relief! A murder took place just before time ran out.
Huh?
Monokuma? But how? I gotta admit, I was a little nervous there because the killing game hadn't started yet. It was so close. So close. Jeez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. How? The mastermind is controlling you is... Hmm? My mastermind? Do you mean the real mastermind who's controlling me? And you think it was Rantaro?
House!
Haha! What an imagination! Of course that's wrong! If the mastermind had died, this killing game would be over!
That's wrong.
But...
Hey,
The victim was Rantaro Amami. The ultimate... Who cares? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm a little sad that he's dead, because like, so much mystery around his ultimate, right? And then it just doesn't get revealed. I mean, it might get revealed during the class trial. That might be somehow incorporated into the murder somehow, but like... it doesn't feel great. I mean, it never feels great when somebody dies, of course.
Huh?
Well, what are you talking about? Shuichi, what does he mean? What's going to happen?
No.
Monokuma is wrong, isn't he? Isn't Rantaro the mastermind?
Huh?
Yeah, we came here as soon as the sensor went off, right? No one else was in the library. Rantaro was the only one who could have moved the bookcase. That's not true. Didn't we see someone disappear? Like the moment we walked in, the bookcase closed? Meaning someone entered that door, right? Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use that hidden door? And that he was the mastermind?
No.
But if he was the mastermind, why is the killing game not over? Why? Why is he dead?
It's no use.
It's no good. I don't know. Shuichi? The pictures! We can check the pictures! I'm sure the cameras we set up in the library will give us a clue. At that moment, the library door swung wide open. Who's it? Everybody else came running in. Oh, Tsumugi.
Oh no!
Rantaro? But why?
Really?
That's Rantaro? Oh, thank God! I thought it was a pile of dirty rags! What kind of rags? So this ended up happening after all. My, what a world this is. So full of jokes like this.
How?
What? This is a lie, right? My dearest Rantaro is dead! Oh, I mean, was killed!
Stop it.
I don't know why he's crying. That's the same thing. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead, and the guy who wanted to die survived.
Either way.
So, can somebody explain the meaning of all this? Nah, an explanation isn't necessary. Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time. I was thinking about that, right? The first blood perk, it was supposed to kick in, and I'm glad nobody forgot about it. So, this sucks though. First person died, but no class trial about it. Okay.
Go ahead.
With that said, if you're the Blackened who killed Rantaro, raise your hand.
What?
The one who killed Rantaro? Alright, they're allowed to just walk out of here free, right?
Degenerate male!
I knew it! A degenerate male killed Rantaro, didn't he?
Wait!
How you know boy do it?
I won't forgive you.
I just know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men.
Damn.
The dumbass. How dare he go and get himself killed?
Don't screw around.
Who the hell did it? I'll freaking punch you into orbit. Don't get so angry. Sending off your graduating classmate with warm farewells.
Rise and shine, your sign.
So who graduates, huh?
It's getting interesting!
Or send them off with hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. That's fine too.
It's my time to shine.
But if it's gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out the exercise.
Sorry!
I'm not gonna look. I don't want to look at a nasty dead body. Nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than wedding crashing. I'll throw in a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane, like fishing with dynamite.
So...
Whoever did this gets to graduate, huh?
Yeah.
Heck yeah! I'm a real stickler for the rules. I'm also tough on convenience store clerks.
My heart's racing.
Then congratulations. Would the Blackened who's about to graduate please raise their hand? Anybody?
What?
What the? No one's raising their hand?
You bastards!
Hey, did you hear me? All the Blackened has to do is graduate to graduate is speak up, you know? Nobody's... What? I mean... If you actually did kill Rantaro, why wouldn't you... Unless you think Monokuma is lying about the first blood perk, right? And you're just immediately being outed. I guess that's something you would be afraid of, that would make you hesitate to put up your arm, but... Like, seriously, if you did kill him, if I did it, right? If I were in this position and I was the one who killed Rantaro, I would be fucking raising my hand right now, because I'm getting out of this shit. No one's stepping forward? What's going on? I see how it is. The Blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They would rather do a class trial. Excuse me.
Oh.
Very well then.
Psycho pop!
I will give the Blackened what they want and hold a class trial. No, dude.
Oh.
Whoa.
It's getting interesting!
Now this is a spicy twist.
Hold on.
Wait, what the heck's going on?
Got it?
Like we said before, we're gonna hold a class trial so you bastards can find Rantaro's killer.
So,
Get it right. and only the blackened will be punished. But if you get it wrong... Simultaneous surgery! Brain and knee, then brain surgery again.
My heart's racing.
Everyone besides the blackened will be punished. Everyone besides the blackened. Everyone. This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward.
Thrills, chills, kills!
I mean, I agree. I agree. Whoever did this, they should step forward, right? Like, the good thing that it would do for us is just weed out the numbers, right? One person gets to actually survive and escape. So it's not like we're weeding out the numbers, like we're reducing the numbers by a person dying. Well, we can't, Rantaro did die, but otherwise 2 people would have died, right? Now only 1 person dies and 1 escapes. Like, technically, that's better than 2 people dying, right? And still being at, how many people are we? 18? Oh, we're not at 20. How did I forget? 14? I don't know. 12? 10? I don't fucking know. But before we can hold a class trial, you gotta investigate first. If you don't investigate the murder, you won't be able to argue over who did it. Well, we could, but it would be a lot less fruitful and kind of pointless, because it would just be pointing fingers.
Jeez.
So you're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves too? Of course! The investigation is what makes the killing game so good! That's true, that's true. The investigation part and the class trial, that's what makes Danganronpa flourish. You guys are gonna investigate this crime and uncover the truth! The Blacken's handiwork has made this much more entertaining than I expected. Alright, the trial will begin soon, so please give the investigation your all. Oh man.
So long, farewell.
Farewell.
Alright!
Let's get going then, dude. Weren't you like crying just now, a second ago, and now he's like all excited?
Wait!
Where do we start?
Don't you get it?
We're looking for the truth of Rantaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll be annihilated for sure.
Huh?
I don't want to be annihilated. The girl should be allowed to live at least. That's not how it works, girl. We're all in this together. Yeah, I'm just a cute, normal girl who can use magic, you know?
Why, you?
You're the last person who should be calling herself cute.
Then.
Do not fret. Just imagine this as something out of a police drama or detective manga.
Do you agree?
Right, Shuichi?
Okay.
I don't know. Shuichi didn't feel confident like the moment he saw that Rantaro died.
Impossible!
I'm in trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective manga.
Let's see.
Well, there's no need to think so hard. We need only converse with the corpse. How can you converse? How can you talk to a dead body? A corpse is not simply a dead person. That is just an assumption made by the living.
Wonderful.
Yes, by coming face to face with the corpse, you'll learn a great many things. Alright, dude, you go talk with the corpse. Have fun, Korikyo. Why are you getting excited? You're not into dead bodies, are you?
Actually.
But, is it true? Is one of us really the culprits? The odds are 1 in 15. That shouldn't be hard to figure out.
Don't screw around.
That's not the problem here.
On your knees.
Who's the fucking culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the killer? Only Atua knows. Well, that was useful.
Weird.
You know can choose that way.
How exciting!
Haha. Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. Yeah, that's not boring.
That's wrong.
Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation.
Hey!
If we all lose our trust in one another because of this, it's all over. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case. Investigating is the same thing as not trusting each other. No, it's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all trust in each other. And we can't let him get what he wants. We need to investigate this murder, not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. That's some nice twisted logic right there. I totally agree with it. Did I say something wrong? You were just so direct and assertive. Oh, it's like Shuichi has almost kind of changed ever since we held his hand. No, I just said what was on my mind.
Yeah.
You really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable.
All right.
I agree with Shuichi. Actually, he just said exactly what I was gonna say. Sure, Kaito. Males are degenerate creatures who betray each other easily. But I'll trust you this time. The only good thing about males is that girls give birth to them.
Allow Gonta.
Gonta not smart. Not sure Gonta be much help. But Gonta do his best for everyone. I will work hard with Atua's guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway. I feel like Gonta can just guard the body, right? That's usually what we did with the bulkier people. The ones with the most muscle. Yeah, we'll have them guard the body.
That's right.
As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia.
I will do my best.
If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all.
Okay.
You can leave it to me. I'll find a culprit in no time. Phew, I'm glad. No one's given up yet. Yeah, of course they haven't. I can't change what has already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rantaro died for nothing. I have to do it. I won't give up. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it. This naive confidence or just blind faith.
Well then.
Poor girl. So let's get started.
I guess.
We need to do this, so poor Rantaro won't have any regrets. And so we can survive.
Okay.
Yes, let's find the culprit who killed Rantaro.
Yeah.
You're right, let's do it. Thank you, Shuichi. So much has happened in such a short amount of time, and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. But I know that I need to fight back against this class trial to protect everyone. Alrighty. Okie dokie. What we gonna do? Are you still here? This isn't quite the mood I was expecting, but...
Oh, I'm glad.
Ha! It's okay. At least you guys seem like you're getting into it. You again? The fuck are you doing here? Don't be so crude. I've come to bring you all a wonderful present.
Oh.
This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, what is it? Like the... He gives us like a basis of information first, right, about the dead body before every investigation. A notebook that will kill anyone whose name is written in it. But the Monokuma File, that's what it was called. Could it be the Death Note? Whoops, my bad. It's the Monokuma File.
I guess.
You did that on purpose, didn't you? Her inner weeb just got exposed, Tsumugi. I saw it, and I appreciate it.
Let me explain.
The Monokuma File is a detailed report that summarizes all the information about the dead body. But there's no info that would point to the blackened, cause that will ruin the trials.
Let's all get along.
I don't know. Maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators, you know? I mean, it's always
Don't
useful.
screw around.
Monokuma File? Like hell I'm gonna believe something he made.
No.
Whether you believe it or not, it would still be prudent to examine its contents. No?
Atua has spoken.
He says we shouldn't take our eyes off of the monopad. Alright. Atua has spoken. Of course, Atua is all of our gods. We shall listen to him. Yeah, I think we should read it. This file has all the info about the victim? I wonder what it says. I actually wonder if it says his ultimate in there. Alright, here we go. The victim is Rantaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The fact that it's not mentioned, I'm pretty sure Monokuma must know it, right? He must know his ultimate talent. But the fact that it isn't mentioned means that it is somehow involved and incorporated into the murder and how he died and blah 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 in the investigation and mystery. So yeah, that has to be it. So the fact that we don't know what his ultimate is actually really important to this case. The victim's body was discovered in a library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. Monokuma File 1 has been added. Alright. It doesn't say whether or not he's the mastermind. Well, it's obvious. But the killing game is still going on. So I'm gonna assume he wasn't. Right? But if Rantaro wasn't the mastermind, then who is?
Actually,
I know it's a little late, but seeing this makes it real. Rantaro is really dead.
that's right.
This is the mastermind's fault.
No doubt about it.
The mastermind killed Rantaro.
That's-
Mastermind? I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
Please.
Kaede, please explain what is going on and spare us no detail.
Yeah.
I will. Shuichi and I explained to everyone. We told them about the possibility of the mastermind hiding among us, and about the trap we had set in the library to lure them out, and that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check, and discovered Rantaro's body.
Understood.
I see. So that is what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. So you use those cameras I modified for this bullshit? Hey, it's gonna be useful. Especially if you find the pictures.
But you know,
Why would you keep something so important a secret from us? Because if everybody knows, then obviously the mastermind will know too if one of them is one of us. If the mastermind is one of us. And they'll avoid the trap. What the fuck is the point of having a trap then if the person who we're trying to trap knows of the trap? Once we knew one of us was the mastermind, we started fighting over who it was. That's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right.
But
If there are cameras, won't this case be solved really easily? Aw man, that's so boring.
Wait!
Your amusement is the least of our concerns. We need to check the cameras right now. The culprit should be in the pictures. It'll be case closed.
then
Alright, let me go get the cameras. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously not gonna be that easy to just like, hey, the murderer is actually on the pictures. I doubt it. The thing about the positioning of everything was, right, is that there was a major blind spot. Like, we positioned the cameras in a way that we saw that we had perfect sight of someone entering the library from the doors, but there was one special way from which people could enter the library, which was that vent, right? And that was not, there was no camera on that whatsoever, so that's a complete blind spot that someone could have sneaked into the library through without being spotted by the cameras or ended up being on the pictures. Shuichi quickly retrieved all the 3 cameras and rushed back to everyone.
is that all right?
Okay, I've got them.
Well,
It was hard removing your camera that Kaede set up. She taped it down really well.
Because
Well, I really didn't want that camera to fall, since it was aimed at the moving bookcase.
remember.
Here, it's these 3 cameras. Now, we just have to develop the film.
I will do it.
Allow me to perform that task.
That's amazing!
Wow! Is there anything the Ultimate Maid can't do?
Leave it to me!
Huh, I heard everything you said. If that's what you need, just leave it to me. Yeah, as if we'd leave it to a Monokuma kid, right? A child of Monokuma, I guess. What's a lackey? What's the word I'm looking for where you're just like conspiring or working together with a bad guy? There's like a specific word for it. Kind of like lackey, but a lackey does all the dirty work, right? I don't know.
Huh? I'll do it!
I'll develop the photos so you bastards can focus on the investigation. Wow, you call us bastards? Wow. Cause if you guys get punished, it'll be way too gory.
Stop it.
Hey, don't butt into our... But she ignored my objection, walked up to Shuichi, and took the cameras from him. Wow, so forceful! What? I am a strong, sensual woman. Do not underestimate me. Hey, give those back!
Leave it to me!
No need to worry. We all have to follow the rules. We won't do anything underhanded or devious. So, I'll let you know when I'm finished developing the photos. But wait! Give the cameras back! That's really weird that she just forcefully takes it, right? Like, that's really... I mean, if she's not gonna try something dirty, then that would be really only helping us, right? It doesn't help Monokuma in any way, shape, or form. So, like, why? Doesn't Monokuma want to make it as hard as possible for us to find the Blackened? Like he doesn't want it's never impossible, I feel, but he always tries to make it as hard as possible. Like he gives us help only if he thinks it's necessary, because without it then it will be impossible to figure out who the Blackened is, right? So he only gives us like the minimum amount of information required, usually, to be able to solve the case. So like, but like taking the cameras out of our hands and developing the pictures for us, that takes work out of our hands, meaning we have more time and other people will be less preoccupied with that and therefore can, you know, just do their shit, just look around, find for clues, whatever. It will give us more time to possibly find more clues. What the fuck, Monokuma? It doesn't make sense. It was pointless to yell at her. Mona finally left as swiftly as the wind.
Oh my!
Aw, there she goes. No, that was important evidence.
Sorry.
I was being careless. It's probably okay. She says she developed photos, then give photos back.
That's right.
And she said she had to follow the rules, so I don't think she would destroy the evidence.
Sheesh.
It looks like we've got no choice but to believe that.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
It's important to believe. Atua only shows mercy to those who believe. Damn, I'm gonna get smited by Atua. Kaede, I know you're worried, but you can trust me. You just have to be patient.
No.
That's not all I'm worried about. I thought this whole thing would be over once we exposed the mastermind. But now, we're just in a bigger mess. A mess we have to see through to the end.
Hey,
Kaede? I have a proposal for you.
is that alright?
If it's alright with you, could we keep working together during the trial? Like we're doing now?
Huh?
Shuichi?
I
know I'm just an apprentice, but I think I can help you as a detective. No, I want to help you.
Shuichi.
Of course. With you at my side, it'll be like having 100 people helping me.
Thank you.
Hey, so I don't care about this mushy stuff, so let's just get started already. And try to take this seriously, okay? Our lives are on the line.
Actually,
It takes a lot of mental power to say something like that so cheerfully.
what do you think?
Before we start, I'd like to suggest that we not investigate by ourselves. Huh? Why?
In other words,
If we let the culprit work by themselves, they might try and destroy evidence, right? Oh, you're right. Since the culprit is one of us. If each of us watches the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence.
My apologies.
I did not intend to offer a suggestion that would further arouse suspicion, but...
Logical.
No, it's logical. Please speak your mind, Kurumi.
that's right.
It's not something you should be proud to say, but I guess we don't have a choice. After all, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be killed. Yeah, we have to do it. Once we expose the mastermind, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it. Alright, investigation start. What was the button again? Alright, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Jeez, there's a lot of shit. I doubt the camera's gonna do anything, but the time limit to start the killing game has almost expired. But then when the countdown started, an obnoxious noise went away too. I wonder what would have happened if the time limit had expired. Well, we'd all be fucked. Rear sliding door. This is the rear door. It's the furthest door from the stairs, and it leads to the hallway. By the way, this is a sliding door. See? It opens when you slide it.
Okay.
Yes, I saw that. Do you think Rontaro entered through this door? I can't say for sure until we get those pictures back from the Monokubs. You're right. We'll just have to wait. I feel like that's probably an important distinction though, right? That this is a sliding door, and the other, fuck. How did I totally, like, I was sick, so I'm like trying to get back into it again. And I forgot all the controls. Right, and this is like, these are just double doors, and you open it with like a door handle, right? I feel that's probably an important distinction. The moving bookcase is closed right now, so the hidden door is currently out of sight, but we did saw it like about to close.
By the way,
You guys set up a security sensor on the top of this bookcase, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it should still be there. Let me check. Shuichi climbed up the ladder and looked on top of the moving bookcase.
Remember.
It's still here. I should take it down now.
Oh.
Removing it is fine, but won't your receiver go off when you move it?
No.
It's alright. I turned the receiver off. You can turn it off?
Okay.
Yes, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. I thought the mastermind could still be inside, and I didn't want to alert them.
I see.
Smart thinking. But the fact that, like... I mean, I don't want to point fingers to Shuichi, but the fact that this possibility exists, that he had that thing in his hands, right? Or were we holding on to it? I think he was holding on to it. Oh, damn, I don't remember. But anyway, right, the fact that this possibility exists means that at some point they could turn it off, right? If they like had a plan which involved them sneaking in here without making the sensor pick them up or pick someone up, then you could just conveniently turn it off for like a second at that moment or like a minute, and then boom, you kind of get in here unnoticed. Receiver on Shuichi. That's gonna be important indeed. Near the body. That's where he died. I'm pretty sure I didn't need to tell you this, but shouldn't we investigate Rantaro's body? Yes, if we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for you, Kaede, you don't have to, okay?
No.
It's fine. I can do it. My mind was set, and I started to walk towards Rantaro's body. We gotta check it out. The last time I saw Rantaro, he was alive and well. Why did Rantaro die here?
Huh?
What do you mean, die here?
Remember.
I mean, if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? And there's no trace of his body being moved. It doesn't add up. Meaning he died on that spot?
Okay.
You've gone pale. Although I guess that's normal. We have to investigate a body after all. The body of someone who was alive and talking to us just a little while ago.
No.
It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. Not just for Rantaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everyone else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing.
Hey.
Kaede, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I am sort of a detective after all.
Jeez.
Sort of? You are a detective, remember?
Okay.
Right. Alright. So, we got the body, we got the bloody shot put ball, which is the one that we found in the storage room, right? Let's check out the ball first. A bloody shot put ball is on the ground.
Could it be?
This shot put ball, could it be?
Yeah.
It definitely came from the warehouse on the first floor. Warehouse, storage room. There's blood all over it. I mean, this seems to be the murder weapon, right? That's the murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used.
You're right.
The shot itself is heavy. You would have to be very strong to use it as a weapon. Fairly strong, huh? Bloody shot put ball has been added. I already have sort of an idea of what happened, but I feel like that's way too obvious. And that's not how Danganronpa works. Like, but I'll mention it later, what I think has happened, until after we found all the, or at least checked out the evidence in this room. I know we need to examine this body, but I'm not sure where to start.
Leave it to me.
It's okay. I can do it. Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rantaro's body. There's blood on the back of his head. It looks like a pretty deep wound. Yeah, he was hit from behind. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries. The Monokuma File is accurate. This must be a fatal wound. So, we can trust the Monokuma File?
Okay.
Yes, for now. Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rantaro's pocket.
Huh?
What are you doing? I'm checking what he has on his person. There might be a clue. if we're going to do this, we have to be thorough. I told you I would support you after all. How can you say that with so much confidence? Come on, Kaede. Pull yourself together. Rantaro had in his possession the key to his room and a student handbook monopad. That's it? The monopad is definitely his, and is exactly the same model as ours. He didn't have a card key on him?
Could it be...
That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have it. What could have happened as well is that whoever killed him, right, took, if we think Rantaro is the mastermind or like the person that worked together with Monokuma and was going to enter through the secret door behind the bookcase, the killer could have taken the card key and then entered that door, right? But like, the thing about it is, if we think that the killer escaped through that, then that means that there has to be another exit, right? Then the door that's behind the bookcase isn't open. It isn't the only like entrance and exit of that whatever the hell space or room is behind the bookcase. Because we didn't see somebody coming out of it, and as far as I know, everybody here is present right now. Then Rantaro really wasn't the mastermind. If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without the key. So, with what we know now, this is the most likely possibility. Why was Rantaro here if he wasn't the mastermind? Alright, his belongings. Nothing special there.
Are you okay?
We finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now, okay?
Sorry.
Yeah. Alright. Something is bothering me. Why did Rantaro come to the library? It seems likely that he is not the mastermind. What reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it had something to do with what Rantaro mentioned earlier. It's not about outfoxing everyone in this killing game. It's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Ending the game itself.
Could it be...
It's possible. He noticed the hidden door in the library just like we did.
Huh?
What? He might have come to the same conclusion we did. That the mastermind would come here. You mean he had the same idea as us? No way. He would have told us. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration.
No.
He probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone. I have you, Kaede, but Rantaro didn't have anyone he could trust. That might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand and he firmly pulled me to his feet. Why do I get like more and more of a vibe that like somehow it feels like Shuichi's like the main character or something? I don't know. Or like a secondary main character? I mean, I know it sort of always happens, right? There's a particular character that your protagonist in Danganronpa 1 and 2 is sort of just the closest with, you know? But I don't know, I have a weirder feeling about it this time than the other two times. Maybe I'm just being paranoid.
Remember.
Kaede, let's go. We can't waste time now. You're not going to give up, right? You're going to save everyone.
Yeah.
Shuichi. He's right. I can't give up now.
Shuichi.
Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more. Shuichi is right. We can't give up until it's over. Can you guys just fucking bang already? Like, holy shit. It just feels like these two characters are like madly in love with each other. I can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind. Right, was there more? We checked out that one. Let's check out the moving ladder. The moving ladder I used to reorganize the books on top of the bookcases. Nothing out of the ordinary here. It wasn't moved or anything? Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary with that. We got the globe. It's a mysterious globe, but I don't think it has anything to do with this incident. Okay, just an innocent little globe. Then we got this bookcase, the front bookcase. Tons of books are crammed into the bookcase and arranged in various stacks on top. It doesn't seem as if anything had changed since we set up the cameras.
Remember,
The books that you stacked up haven't moved.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the ones I stacked to keep people from going through the vent? Oh, that was to prevent... really? Did I just completely miss and forget about that? That those books were actually stacked in front of the vent so nobody can get through that? Yeah, those have been left alone. Well, there goes my plan, okay. Because I originally had the idea that I thought maybe someone went through the vent, right, to get into this room unnoticed. And then my idea was actually that it was Ryoma, because remember how Kaede had trouble fitting through the vent? So I felt like the only other character that probably could have fit through it was either the fake magician or the or Ryoma. That they were the only ones that would go through the fit through the vent. And then I thought Ryoma might have been it because, you know, there was his backstory about him having killed people with like a spiked tennis ball or whatever, right? And considering the putt ball, if he hit that with his tennis racket, if he even has one, then he could have, like, he has the sort of backstory that's fitting to how Rantaro could have possibly been killed with that ball from like a distance, you know? That's what I was thinking, but I thought it just sounds way too easy and convenient that it's just not, that it's not gonna be it, you know? Even though it sounds possible or plausible, I just feel like it's not Danganronpa if I can figure it out on with my first idea, right? It's never the case. Stack books, okay. I mean, it doesn't! Right, I mean, I see the vent like right above the stacked books. I thought it was in front of it, but it's not. At least according to that picture. Like, the vent is actually still open there. The vent is open. I was the one who took off the grate and left it in the duct. And we were keeping watch in a classroom this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out through here.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, were we in there 24/7? No. So, we were also talking. It's like we left the door in a... we didn't close the door, right? We left it on like a sliver open. So someone could have technically like crouching, hidden, what's it called? Crouching tiger, hidden dragon, whatever, right? Ninja style like that, just sneak their way in and then go through to the vent. The vent is also pretty close to the door. So if it could have happened that someone like sneaked in through the vent during that moment when Kaede and like Shuichi are like kind of having that bonding moment when they were talking and holding hands. Like, sure, but being in the room alone isn't enough. You have to like actually visibly watch the vent the entire time to be 100% certain that nobody went through it. So I guess that possibility is still open, that Ryoma somehow did it, but I don't think that's the case though. Right. The double doors, the DDs, is the front door that leads directly to the basement stairs. We went through this door before we discovered Rantaro's body. We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko.
Yeah.
We saw the moving bookcase closed, and then we ran, when we ran over,
That's true.
we found Rantaro's body behind that bookcase. I wonder if Rantaro entered through the same door as we did. Maybe the mastermind did too.
That's...
When we see the pictures of the Monocups after they develop them, that will be clear. I guess all we can do is wait. Alright, I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know how to get out of this mode. Okay, it's enter. Okay, there we go. Alright. Well, did we miss anything? I don't think so, right? We checked the door, we checked that. Check the air vent up there, we checked the globe, the other three bookcases, the door. I don't think there's anything else, so let's talk with people. Ryoma. Well, if you're the ultimate detective, then you've got your eyes on the culprit, right? I might be looking at him right now.
Huh?
What?
I'll leave it to you.
Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. I want to know too.
Sorry.
I can't say anything yet.
Not cool.
But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? No, there's gotta be. For someone who, like, was willing to sacrifice himself earlier, he's really awfully curious about, like, who you got your eye on. Oh, who did it? Who did it? Tell me. You can tell me.
Huh?
He's very eager.
Jeez.
But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? That's how it looks to me.
But
with things the way they are, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect others more? And let me just warn you, the way the world works is that those who speak win. The truth can easily be twisted. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful.
Huh?
What do you mean? That's true. People who talk do kinda win, because if you don't talk, nothing happens. So if you have a person who talks against the person who doesn't talk, then the person who wins or talks wins by default, even if they're talking bullshit.
be careful.
I mean that testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. But that's what we're doing though, right? We're finding evidence. Wrong one. Right. Kurumi.
But
Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk? That's the most curious thing for me as well. What?
then,
The culprit must have killed to survive, so it is odd that they would not step forward, unless they killed for another reason, right? If it wasn't, you'd think that if someone killed someone and they did it for the first blood perk, why not take advantage of it? Right? That must mean that the motive was something else, that they killed Rantaro not even thinking about the first blood perk. True. I wonder what that means.
That's true.
I can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is the culprit's objective wasn't to survive, it was to kill everyone here.
huh?
Everyone?
That is correct.
That would explain why they would forgo their survival in favor of a trial. But doesn't it seem like a bit of a stretch to you?
Do you agree?
Well, if the culprit is also the mastermind, then it's certainly plausible. True. Killing all of us does seem like something the mastermind would do. So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. I'll save Shuichi for last. Let's go with favorite waifu,
Trashy
Miyu.
skank!
Don't talk to me, Crash Edge! I'm fucking busy! Miyu continued ignoring us while she fiddled with the controller. What's that controller for?
Ah,
Dun dun dun! It's a prone! Prone? What does that mean? I don't mean to butt into the conversation, but don't you mean drone? Ah, that makes more sense. It was a prone. It'd team up with the rest of the Gang Lion Alliance to destroy humanity. I have no idea what she's talking about.
Then
Oh, wait a second. The controller is... Now you're getting it, dick cheese! She laughed obnoxiously and pointed her finger upward.
feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius, Miyu Iruma.
You made that?
It's a drone.
Drone. She still didn't say it correctly.
I told you that's a drone. If it was a drone, it'd be leading a pack of vicious monsters. I don't get it.
when did you have time to make this?
I got bored after I made those cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane. I even decked it out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs.
Okay, but was it here before, or did you just now put it in here? Because otherwise it's kind of useless, right?
From there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation.
I guess you could make some photos now, I guess, that'll just help us with the investigation.
Way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork.
And we get like a different point of view from everything, right? From high up. That might be useful, helpful in some way. Drafting a floor plan with photos? That's amazing. I'm sure this will help with the investigation. For some reason I just thought that like she already made that beforehand and put it in here as well, but of course she didn't because she didn't know what we were up to with the cameras in the first place.
out of my way!
The only problem is, I'm not used to operating the drawer and taking pictures with it.
Jeez.
You shouldn't be proud of that. And if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon.
Bitch!
I can't do shit about that. So just calm your tiny tits and shut up.
Jeez.
Shut up, you! My chest is way better than your nasty cow udders. I don't know. Can't we just be happy about, you know, all boobs, whatever size?
What did I do?
Others? Others?
Actually,
You're a bit wimpy for someone who stands up to you. Or when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete wuss. Yep, she is. That's the main thing about her, right? I don't know who killed Rantaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened. Because he pressured us. This happened. That motive he gave us is part of it. And so is that strange music.
that's terrible.
He played that music at such a high volume to make us feel sick and want to kill. Wait, what?
Okay.
It was awful. I thought I'd go crazy.
I can't believe
I
it.
bet someone felt pressured by that and killed Rantaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. She's making it sound like that music somehow like controlled or like what's it called? Sending subliminal messages to a person to kill someone or something. Or maybe she just means that just like, oh shit, the fact that the music is playing means that the timer is almost up, right? And that pressure of the time almost being up and constantly hearing the music might have driven someone to kill Rantaro. That makes more sense. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind. So this is the last murder that ever happens here. We just have to. Promotional video BGM. Alright, last one, Shuichi. Kaide, do you remember what we saw when we came in here?
Yeah.
I remember. It was closing. We saw the moving bookcase close on its own, right? No one even touched it. So how did that happen? Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Shuichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door. How does it work? Is it like after a certain amount of time it just automatically closes on its own?
Is that alright?
Take a look at this. If I let go of the bookcase, you let go of the bookcase, and after waiting for a bit, it automatically closes? Ah. So it works with contact. If you like somehow have contact on it, or like you're touching it, right? Then the door will remain open. But like if you stop touching it, it will close on its own after a couple seconds. The bookcase is set up like an automatic door. It closes after a period of time. Yeah, well, I guess there's like a sensor in it then, right? If it's like an automatic door. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside. True.
I see.
The bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the hidden door. Moving bookcase. But wait, if the bookcase closes itself after you enter the hidden door, maybe the reason why the bookcase closed itself, is maybe because someone did enter it. Was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door.
You're right.
After killing Rantaro, they ran through the hidden door. It certainly is possible. Let's check that now.
Huh?
How do we check it? Did he put more like dust in it?
Remember.
The dust on a card reader, remember? Shuichi moved the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more. Let's see.
Then
we lean in to get a closer look at the gap on the card reader.
Huh?
The dust is still there. Okay, so seemingly nobody has used the card reader. Meaning nobody went inside of this hidden door either.
you're right.
It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here. I mean, that would be too easy, right? If the mastermind escaped through that. Huh. What if the mastermind replaced the dust after they used the card reader?
No.
I remember exactly where I put the dust. This hasn't been moved at all.
Okay.
I think it's safe to assume the mastermind did not go through this door. Then the one who moved the moving bookcase at the time was seemingly Rantaro himself. Yeah.
No.
I can say for sure, we'll know more when the pictures get back. There's a chance that someone else was hiding here. Card reader dust.
I see.
Well, I still think the mastermind is the culprit. So we just need to find the clues that can connect us to the mastermind. We'll end the killing game that way too. Kaide, I think we've investigated the entire library now. But we still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind. The most important piece of evidence will be those photos, once we get those. But then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Let's keep investigating what we can. Keep investigating where? The classroom?
That's true.
Yes. I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rantaro was killed.
I see.
If that's the case, then who should we question? Everyone? There were a handful of people, indeed. There were 6 people in total that went down to the basement with Rantaro. So those 6, there was 16 people in total, I think, right? If I remember correctly. 16. And so 6 went down, 2, me and Shuichi were in the classroom, so that's 8. So half the people sort of have an alibi. What about the other 8? Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Anji, and Himiko. Let's talk to them first. I mean, I have interest like why they went downstairs here in the first place. They should have been in the game room along with Rantaro. Let's ask them about what happened there. Okay, let's go find them. For now, let's head to the game room.